Also shift the spotlight to the first advance estimates of GDP for FY26 announced just yesterday. You do have this update coming in. The key number has come in at 7.4%. That's the highest in 2 years that you're looking at. And it's also up from 6.5% in FY25. Another important data point, of course, is the nominal GDP that you're looking at, which accounts for inflation, and that is estimated to grow at 8% as well in the current fiscal. You do have the services sector that remains the biggest driver, with real gross value added growing also at 7.3%. Manufacturing and construction are expected to grow 7% as well. And agriculture and allied sectors are seen growing at 3.1%. But let's also get in Shrimi for a detailed report when it comes to this one.
Well, let me take you through the key highlights of the first advance estimate released by the government. As we know, real GDP coming at 7.4% on the anticipated line and the nominal GDP at 8%. Of course, the nominal GDP is important because the estimates will decide the budget calculation in the upcoming budget on the front of revenue, on the expenditure, as well as fiscal deficit. In fact, most of these numbers are driven by service sectors and domestic consumption, as the initiative government has taken, and the GST cut and the income tax cut is clearly reflecting on these numbers. On the nominal GDP, importantly, because that sets the tone for the estimates for the next financial year, it's very crucial. As we see, it's coming at 8% compared to FY25, which was real nominal GDP was at 9.9%. So clearly there is a reduction from there, but whether that is the point of concern or not, the answer is no, because you got the broad base last year, and that is somewhere cushioning the effect, and that is why it's suggesting that the fiscal thing is more or less is track for the government, and there's not much sort of tinkering happening in terms of fiscal glide path, that is fiscal deficit. Now, coming to tax revenue and the revenue receipt, definitely the economists are suggesting that you perhaps see shortfall, in fact, a notable shortfall in the tax collection targets. In fact, we have seen, if you see the direct tax collection, we have reached around 17 odd trillion against the 25 odd trillion, which is the target for the current financial year. So that could perhaps see the downward revision. Indirect taxation also see the blow, because you have GST cut, which is reflecting on the monthly figures. Now, non-tax revenue, of course, continue to see momentum. You have capital receipt in place. The momentum continues. Disinvestment targets are there. OFS are happening. So that is giving some sort of cushioning at this point. But all these numbers are anyway set to change, because you will get a new base revision effective from February. The second advance estimate along with Q3 numbers and the Q1, Q2 also set to change, with the base revision basis on 2022 and 2023. But for now, definitely it's giving a stable outlook for economy as far as the first advance estimates are concerned.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Shrimi, for joining us with that. So there you go. That's the overall update coming in terms of India's growth roadmap.